Szen Cobb, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Leading off, Szen Cobb.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Makes the catch. One down. That one almost got him. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Thank you, mate. Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Left field. Two down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 4, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. Cobb leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh.
Fastball for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Way inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. So walk puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This is again 5 in a row. Warming Bernabel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. And now 3-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now the first baseman, Warming Bernabel. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Line drive, base hit. One run's in. The throw home. Safe at the plate. We are tied at 2.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Darren Holt stepping in for the Rangers. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. One down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eli.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Back at Globe Life Field, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Mariano Curran. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to 3rd, and he's out trying for 3. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Inning over. Angels strand 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Cobb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squander. Back in Arlington, bottom 9. Walt James digs in now. This one in the air, center field, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers,
Cobb stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Did okay for them in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Just about to get underway. Digging in, Szen Cobb.
center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And we're underway in Arlington. Next offering is fouled back. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Cobb in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number one.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cobb now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner on the go. Fly ball down the line. And that is that. So back to the top of the order at the plate, Szen Cobb. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. And there's two down.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 22, Juan.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One out man at first. And now the center fielder, Jackie Conrad. Oh, look at the stop. Flips it. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Angels 4 and the Rangers nothing. Cobb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the ninth. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Casey in now, takes ball one off the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Man at second. That's to third. James. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Darryl Guidry.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. To the right side. A sliding stop. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up. And we'll see if he can complete the shutout. Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Mariano Curran. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Cobb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Juan
Soto, multi-time All-Star, over 2,500 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Foul ball there. On at first, nobody out. Way inside, gets out of the way.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Stepping in, Owen Casey. 2 for 10 in the series.
Yes.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Two-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here is Marcelo Meyer. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Double steal. Pitch misses.
Come on, slide. Get out, get out.
Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
2 on, 2 outs. 6 straight outside the strike zone. And that misses as well.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that is in for a strike. 3-1. Tapped softly to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Conrad grabs it on the run. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Now the Rangers will get their first crack.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
Out towards right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Runner takes off. Pitches
No,
low.
that's a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
He was late there. Strike one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Angels looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
One out, runner at second. Jim Ventura stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Cobb under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Here's the catcher.
The catcher,
In the air to left center. Cobb on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. That one the other way. Makes the catch, one down. Singing every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today. Takes it in for the out. One down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. This one in the air center field. Cobb settles underneath it. 2 away. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number, and Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. That's a base hit, and the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the order now. Szen Cobb, the next to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To first, that's the third out. Back at Globe Life Field, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, number 42. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it, takes it in for the out. Cobb had a good day at the office.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Ready to go. Leading off
the
Szen Cobb.
For the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And we're underway in Arlington. Whitman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. On the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's the veteran shortstop.
The ball game this afternoon. The shortstop, number 2, Eli Willis.
This one in the air center field. Cobb has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
One down. Darren Holt getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jackie.
Back in Arlington, top half of the third inning. So the Texas Rangers have had a rough go so far this season. Siggy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent, and work hard, it should work out in the end. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings, and they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming.
1-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. One, 2 now. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Next up for Texas, Jim Ventura. The 0-1. That's a base hit.
You know, these Angels, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Bernal gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hauls it in, 1 away. So back to the top of the order. And now here is Szen Cobb. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. And a curve is down and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. battling here as he fouls it away. Ventura tosses to first, and that'll do it. Angels held in check, still down by a count. Had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Szen Cobb just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help his team get a win today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in, Szen Cobb.
The center fielder, Szen
Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's the reigning All-Star MVP. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Great deception with the changeup there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
Got him. One out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
First and second, one out. Now the third baseman. This to center field. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
So two down, Juan Chavez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Here's a 1-2. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Cobb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Angels definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the air, right field, and there's one down.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Out towards right center field. Cobb gets under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Bryce Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In the air to left center, Langford has a beat on it. And there are two down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Cobb off of first with two away. The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball two. That one lifted to left. Langford settles under this one, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Angels baseball on the show. Back to the top of the order, Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. In the air, left side. That is the inning. Cobb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Szen Cobb. Out towards right center field, on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the right fielder. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's the way to hit the ball right there. Good job.
And now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. Hey. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Juan Soto the opposite way. His 7th home run of the season. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
For the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
That ball foul.
Two down, nobody on. Gets the outside corner with that one. Cobb wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Angels go down 1-2-3. But they hold. So back to the top of the order. And next for LA, Szen Cobb.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one in the air center field. Jones in position. 2 down. So the tying run in scoring position now. Gabriel Rincones Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's saved. Tie ball game.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even this series up at a game apiece. Cobb with a mediocre showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Just about to get started. Stepping in, number 10.
The right fielder, number 10.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Going. Gone.
Well, you got to love a game.
1 down. Next is the Dodger DH, Gabriel Rincones Jr. That's towards center. That's out number 2. Number 55 stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you, you just want to bunt and jog to first and protest, Senghi?
Hey, man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swingy bunt would feel like a trophy.
Ground ball up the middle. Rayner gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down. Cobb digging in. Missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Senghi.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
That's in there. 3-1. Soto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. So they're all loaded up. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit for the Angels. Fouls away the first offering. Pitch gets away.
All right, hold up. Good job.
And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
And a count 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 on, 2 outs. Comes a 2-2. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 3 innings complete. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now here is Yainer Fernandez. And a payoff pitch. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cobb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. Well, 1-run game. Bryce Rayner steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman. Here's a 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cobb settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back to the top of the order now. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run homer. And they add to the lead. It's 8-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The tying run at the plate. In the air out to center. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw in. And he's out.
He's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook. Excellent footwork. Came up with a nice crow hop. Throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Juan Chavez getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. They're now under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Cobb had a great showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young, we just pray that we get old. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get the come get it.
Szen Cobb is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit.
Number 7, Brett Beatty.
2-2 now. Out towards left center. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, Szen Cobb. In the air, right field. Abreu drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Juan.
First and second, 2 outs. Aiden Miller, the next Cub to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Cobb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's the 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boone. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Soto batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Cobb, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. It's the Cubs 1 and the Angels nothing.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's tough.
Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a pop-up. Triantos under this one. And that'll do it. Cobb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice hit, that boy.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand.
Double steal. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Darryl.
Two aboard with one out. And next for the Angels, Terrell Guidry. He's 0 for 1. Runners on the move. That's it for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Two on, one out. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Warren Bernabeu.
Outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2-1 now. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Ripped to right. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. In comes the run from third to add on.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Aiden Miller. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Szen Cobb. The next to hit for the Angels. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Lifted in the air down the left side. DePaula takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
We go to the 8th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Wilyer Abreu. This one in the air center field. Cobb should have this one. 1 up, 1 down. Andy Pajes, the next Cub to hit. Now all even up. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He swings and fouls one off. Strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit into the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Steps on the bag for 1. What a double play that was. With some solid production in the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, base hit into center field, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1 sit.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the air to left center, Pajes on the move to the alley, and there's 1 away. Chopper right side. Triantos throws to first in time.
Up next.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cobb under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 run in the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 98. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away. Cobb steps in. Team's still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
And that is out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Cobb digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
0-1.
That's the ball. That's down.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This ball's chopped on the ground. Miller throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. One down. So up next for Chicago, James Triantos. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Cobb with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Digging in, Szen Cobb. And a foul ball. Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, a career batting average over 300. He's the reigning All-Star MVP. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. And the batter will be the shortstop, Pablo Diaz. Base knock, center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Cobb, the next to hit, takes outside.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. In the air, left field. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered way back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. He sends one out the opposite way.
Next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Cobb, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Now the 0-1. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 1 down. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Wilyer Abreu. This one in the air, center field. 2 away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Szen Cobb. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Well, at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, leading off, Josue De Paula. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Stepping in, Brett Beatty. This one in the air, center field. Cobb takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. So back to the top of the order, Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Angels go down. Back in Anaheim. All set to start the ninth in this one. Andy Pajes now at the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. Cobb had a rough go of it in this game.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Szen Cobb looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Szen Cobb. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, singing. And we're underway in Detroit.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Batista goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old. And he was born in Cuba.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Cabrera on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. One gone runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Sung Kim. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it. And there are two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Cobb in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
In the air to left center. Cobb takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And there's a foul ball. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. Bounce to the left side,
foul.
And that's just foul. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Still nothing. So back to the top of the order. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Swung on, popped up left side. Should have this one. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the 8th. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Tigers. This one in the air center field. He's got it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers,
So 2 down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that puts the tying run on base. Cobb digs in. He's left a few out there today, but this is the one that matters. RBI opportunity, Singy.
Yeah, his struggles today reset with a knock right here, Boog. Redemption is right in front of him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Comes up in. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him.
2 away. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Cobb on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good. Cobb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
All right, first pitch coming up. Stepping in, Szen Cobb.
Szen Cobb.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ball.
Soto, multi-time All-Star, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career, and he's a 5-time MVP, and he's left his mark on this game of baseball. Two balls, no strikes to count. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His 9th homer of the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. On the ground. Gets it to first.
Got him.
And one away in the top of the 3rd. First and second. No outs. Reese Hines up now for the Tigers. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Outside low, ball 2. Activity in the bullpen. Javier Garcia, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Next pitch downstairs. 3-1 now. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
The 0-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Number 1, designated hitter, Terrell Guidry.
And next for the Angels, Terrell Guidry. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
No. Ball.
Cobb stands at second with 2 gone. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 1 down. Ben Williamson getting ready to hit. Up the middle, not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That is the inning. Back to the top of the order now. Szen Cobb now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Angels. Cobb with a fair showing in this win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Cobb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
And we're underway in Detroit. Comes up empty.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Ball.
Soto matched a homer in his last game.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. That misses. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Hines on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, the right
So in
fielder,
now for the Angels, Owen Casey.
No. He ride.
Man at first, one away.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Ball outside.
In the air to left center. Mitchell in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. The Tigers coming up, no score. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the second. Szen Cobb up now for the Tigers. This one in the air center field. Cobb moving under it. And there's one away. One down. And now the veteran third baseman, Ben Williamson. That's out to center field. He's got it. Two away now. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the third out. First and second. One out. Ben Williamson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hit slowly on the ground, but that rolls foul.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a chopper. Goal. Throws to first. 2 gone now.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Mitchell. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it, and that ends the inning.
Well, this guy...
Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Szen Cobb. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Just outside. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. Cobb with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon, and all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering.